reason I ask you several questions is just to make sure that we cater to your needs and wants and at the same time provide you the complete solution. Based off of what you told me, you're heavily involved with social media. At the same time, you did issue some concerns about the battery with the old phone dying very quick. You did mention about the issues with charging. You have a little bit of problem with the charging. At the same time, your memory space is too low in your old phone. Now, based on what you told me, I believe Samsung S6 Active would be a perfect fit for you because of the following reasons. It has 32 gig of space instead of 8 gigs that you have, so it's going to be 4 times more amount of space.
Okay.
So you will take more pictures, more videos, and store them. Also, you did mention about in terms of your pictures, since you're heavily involved with social media with Facebook, Instagram, the resolution on this is higher.
Okay.
So which means better quality picture per se. The charging pod you mentioned about how it dies when you use so soon. With this, if you charge for 30 minutes, you'll be good for the day.
Oh wow.
So it's a lightning charge. Also, you did mention briefly about you working a lot from home. For that, I have a solution with a tablet.
Okay.
Instead of you carrying your laptop around all the time, essentially a tablet is a lighter version of that, but it has a whole lot more feature compared to your laptop. Basically, with this, you can do your work email. Same time, you can do any kind of Excel work, Word-related processor, anything along those lines as well. You have a calendar here. You can mark the things that's important to you. At the same time, it notifies you. You can be able to use the internet, emails, pictures. Also, you can do social media, kind of keep up with everything as well.
Okay, great.
It has an option of site sync, so you can actually combine them together. With this, you'll be able to actually, if you're using your phone and you want to use your tablet, you can do both at once by using your tablet. If you're working and someone calls you, you're able to answer that through your tablet.
Oh wow, that's
Text
awesome.
messages, anything along those lines. So both of them will give you a notification at the same time.
Okay.
So did you have any questions for me?
How much is this gonna cost me?
It's going to be $10 added to your bill every month, yes.
I don't know if I really want to pay $10 a month just to have a tablet.
I totally understand, Katie. Now, I just want to appreciate you the fact that you've been with AT&T for 12 years. If you were to just come out here and buy that outright, it's going to be $300 for you. Now, realize you're not paying anything for the device. You're just paying $10 for a month for you to be able to use the internet anywhere in the nation.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to add a line, and then instead of you only using the Wi-Fi for your tablet, you'll be able to use it. For example, if you're driving anywhere, you'll be able to use your tablet as a GPS measure, or if you want to use your take pictures front and back, you can be able to do that, play games on that, listen to music, at the same time work along with that too.
Okay, that sounds great.
Okay, fantastic. Another thing I want to add, you briefly mentioned about your 17-year-old being very highly active with, a lot of parties, and a lot of, which, I mean, I've done that, so I know I can relate that. You did mention about, not following the rules. You don't know where they are. We also have a Car Connect, which is a equipment you can attach it under their vehicle, just to make sure you know where are they are. So basically, if they're going out to party, they tell you they're going to place A, but they're in place B, you know exactly where they are.
Okay.
You can stop them from texting while they're driving, at the same time see if they're within the speed zone necessary when they're driving.
That sounds perfect.
Fantastic. Do you have any other questions?
I think that's about it. Thank
Fantastic. Thank you.
Well, Katie, based off of some of the things that you told me today, your mother has, a flip phone. She kind of wants to stay with that. Also, a few things with coverage in your area as far as, internet at home. So pretty much we're gonna get her something basic to use, something that she's used to. So I recommend this one. This is actually one of the most durable flip phones we have on the market right now. It's pretty standard. It's gonna be the same thing, but it's gonna have capability to use Wi-Fi on it as well.
Okay.
It also has a better camera, and it's actually waterproof for up to 3 feet for 30 minutes.
Oh, wow.
And then also it has better sound quality, and it has a really good speakerphone for, in case, she can't really hear well, she can turn that on. Also, you were mentioning that, your mother's paying quite a bit for her, home phone service. Also, we have something available, it's called the wireless home phone. Pretty much what she can do is it uses a cell tower, and you mentioned that service is really great there. So it actually uses the cell tower, and if anything happens in the house, like the power goes out, it comes with a backup battery. It lasts for about 8 hours. that pretty much uses the cell towers, and it'll lower the bill. It's about $20 a month.
Oh wow,
on your
that'll
phone
save
bill.
me some money,
Yes.
definitely.
And then also, as far as that goes, you mentioned that she can't get internet at her house because of the rural area that she lives in. So we also can offer her MiFi. Pretty much that also works on the cell towers as well. It uses 4G LTE capability, and she'll have Wi-Fi in her house, so it'll actually save you some money on as far as her internet services as well.
Okay, how much does the MiFi cost?
The MiFi today will cost 99 cents on a 2-year plan, and it's also $20 a month to use on your plan.
Oh, that's not bad. That'll save her some money.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Well, let me go in the back and get it for you, and let me get you set up.
Yeah, that sounds great.
All right.
So Katie, based on what you told me today, I believe the Samsung Note 4 would be the best solutions for you. Mainly because the fact that you mentioned you use quite a bit of social media at the same time. The screen that you currently have, you have to just really zoom in to be able to get a better view. Because the screen is bigger, you'll be able to watch videos efficiently, at the same time be able to access any kind of apps you want to just through a pen. So it kind of makes it a big convenient factor.
Okay.
Also, what I'm really excited to tell you about is something you and I can relate, is the gym effect. So basically, when you're going to the gym, you need to carry your phone to to listen to music, and it's more like a hassle. So we have the Samsung Gear S, which, as you can see, it's a very convenient device that I have in my hand. I can listen to music while I'm working out. I can actually see my steps, how many steps I've taken today. My exercise patterns, the heart rate, the sleep patterns, and also some news that I want to know, or notifications per se. Also, another cool features about this is I really don't need to keep my device on hand in order to receive phone calls. I'll be able to make phone calls, be able to reply to text messages, emails, running, anything along those things I do, I will be able to do that.
Okay.
Also, what I want to synchronize is the new features we have through Samsung Gear Circle. Basically, it's a Bluetooth device that, as you can see, I have currently on. If I'm listening to music, I can just put it on without worrying about the wires that's connecting tangles. Also, the good thing about that is if you're working out, you can listen to music. At the same time, you're going to be able to listen and receive phone calls if you have to, or anything along those lines.
Okay.
You did mention that your husband is also competitive, just as you are. You want to see how much miles you're running since you ran the marathon, half marathon. Now you want to compete for the full marathon. So it definitely keeps in track of how much distance you're covering, what's your heart rate, and what was your pace. That's the main important part.
Okay.
You both can be in tandem with that. So I would definitely suggest 2 of those and maybe perhaps 2 of these, so both of them are in tandem.
Okay, I don't know if I really want to spend that much.
Okay, I definitely understand. It's quite a bit of investment. I just wanted to look at it as investment rather than purchasing. Obviously, it's $299 today, but on the benefit side, you don't have to worry about losing your phone. You don't have to worry about breaking your phone, and it's super convenient.
That's true.
So you can use that as a birthday gift. You can use it as any kind of. But I'm sure he'll be super excited knowing it's such a convenient factor.
Yeah, well, he's not here right now. I'll get one for me, but I don't really want to get something if he's not here.
Definitely understand, and I can definitely relate that to you. But like things you mentioned about working out, I'm sure he'll be excited to know that he has a device that he can use it when he's working out. He has a device that he can just readily access if he has to receive a phone call without worrying about his phone. And now he's an attorney, like you mentioned, he's always on the go, sometimes forgets his phone, but this makes it super convenient for him to check any updates he has to, any kind of notifications, if he has any kind of email, anything along that's really necessary for that. And best part, it's only $10 a month.
Oh, okay. That's not bad at all. What if I take it and he doesn't like it?
Well, that's a good question. You have 14 days in case you want to return or exchange
Okay.
for any other product. So that's where the entire convenience part comes in, satisfaction part comes in. And I'm going to be super excited to let you know that I've had this for over 6 months and I've enjoyed every bit of it.
Oh, wow.
There's been moments that I forgot my phone, but because of this, I got my work email. I was able to listen to music. I was able to listen to updates, Facebook, Instagram, anything you want to do, you'll be able to do access just with a touch of a button.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds great. Let's do that.
Great.
If ever I believe my work is done, then I start back at one.